All right, so here is how hardscaping and outdoor living contractors are using AI and AI enhanced features to close more deals. So, one of the things that we set this client up with specifically was an instant estimator on their website, and then we can also run ads to that as well. But basically, here's the breakdown, right? We have this estimator where the lead can pick out, what do they want? What do they want done, right? You guys always complain about, people price shopping and window shopping. Well, let them shop, like give them the price right then and there. So that's what this is. So basically, this guy comes in, he says, hey, we're trying to get this done within a month. He wants paver patios that he selected. A large paver patio was what he selected. So that's like 10,000 to 15,000 budget. Concrete pavers, he didn't want any extras. So, those were like base prices on there. And we can adjust these, however. And he also wanted an outdoor kitchen, and he said medium size, so that put a base pricing of 10 to 18. Then he said brick, so we added 15%. And then he said grill, fridge, plus sink, so we did, $3,000 to $5,000. And all of this does is just give him a range, right? So basically, he got a range of 24,950 to 41,450. We get that lead, or you get that lead. Client gets that lead, right? Either way. So this guy, he got the pricing that he wanted. He's, kind of warmed up, like, okay, I have a general range, and obviously that means that this is dependent upon what I'm looking for. So this lead gets submitted on the website. We send, notification to the client and everything like that. Some of this might be grayed out or blurred out, obviously, for client's protection. But here's some ways that we're using AI. So number one, we're using automation, right, to put that instant estimator link on here. This is Go High Level. This is a white labeled version of Go High Level. We just white label it so it's easier for us to access client accounts while they're, under our management. So we have that there. So you have all that information nice and clean in there. And then we have property value here. So actually what I did here was I used an AI automation tool, and basically we just went and we did an API call to Zillow, and we said, hey, what's the most recent property value on that? And so now we have that leads house property value on there. So now you guys get to judge a book by its cover. Just what you wanted. And then the last thing that we do here is, so you'll see that, well, number one, like this guy didn't answer right away, which I thought was hilarious. And so they delete him from the pipeline after a couple tries, and then he calls back and comes back in and, gets quoted and all this stuff. But so anyways, all of those phone calls, what we do is we send those phone calls to ChatGPT, and we say, hey, give me, a 3 to 4 sentence maximum summary of this call, and then extract all the action items from the call as well. So those are listed out here. So we have the summary, right? Caller, discuss converting, raising, redirecting the broken stairs, blah, 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 blah. This is just most recent calls. So these are like further in the sales process. So we could go back. Contact wants a patio with pavers and outdoor kitchen at this address, blah, 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 blah. Action items. Add discovery call to calendar for Thursday, the 16th at 12. Ensure the account manager calls Trevor, which is the lead, at a scheduled time. Forward any photos, measurements, all that good stuff, right? So like we, not that like AI is taking over how things are done, but the way that we're using it right now is we're enhancing the lead and sales process. So we're, making it easier for leads to get the information they want. We're making it easier for clients, for businesses to get the information that they want. And then we are making it easier to remember what the hell you talked about on the call with the person. And so basically every week we are adding to how we're leveraging AI automation to enhance the process, right? Because I won't say that, AI voice is completely taking over. It's impressive, right? But I think that consumers are still hesitant to it, right? But I think that pushing and slowly dripping in different AI features into your business will allow you to keep the pace with where we're going, because it's going to be sudden. It's going to be gradual and then sudden with the change of, AI voice and a lot of the different AI features with things. And so you're either gradually growing with it or you're just getting behind. And so that's what we're trying to do every single week, really trying to focus on adding more to enhance the process for the people that we're working with. And I just think this stuff is cool, man. Like it's 10 days later and this guy's, getting his design done and, already like locking in a project. So these things really help, for the higher level process. And so anyways, if you have any interest whatsoever in this, building this out for your company, definitely let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to be dropping a ton of YouTube content on showing people how to do this stuff as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions or need any help getting this set up.